Hi everyone, this is Diane from Goth Witch Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. All my information will be in the description box below. All my social media is pretty much Goth Witch Tarot, so Instagram, Facebook. So you can find me there, give me a follow. I do personal readings. You can do virtually through Facebook or IG Messenger. Or we can do email readings where I take a picture of the reading and I send you a description of any, what comes up during the cards, any insights that I get for those that just don't really feel comfortable being virtual. So this spread is going to be a general spread for the collective for the Gemini lunar eclipse that is happening 8 degrees Gemini. So I think that's first decan or maybe second decan. And so Gemini is a air sign ruled by Mercury. Ooh. These cards are going flying out here. So we may be dealing with a lot of any insecurities or blocked throat chakras. I feel like are going to be lifted. A lot is going to be changing in our, inward. Lunar eclipses have to do more with what's happening internally for us, any internal conflicts that we're dealing with. So I feel like a lot of those throat chakras, are going to be loosened up. So there could be some miscommunications. It could be a lot of with eclipses, it's very powerful energy. So it could be misunderstandings or arguments. But it's kind of like speaking your truth more so than anything else and learning how to express yourself. Without feeling like you have to, walk on eggshells with someone or you feel like you have to tiptoe around certain things. It's all about speaking your truth. So a lot of communication is going to be highlighted at this time. So, let's see here what I get from these. So I use the Moonology deck. This is one of the cards that popped out here. The Moonology deck. I also have a Rider-Waite Tarot, and I have a Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. I'm going to be purchasing more decks, so if you'd like to contribute, to my new deck fund, my Venmo is at Goth Witch Tarot, because I do want to get some new decks for the new year to work with, some new energies, exciting new. There's all these really cool decks that came out recently, and I really want to snag a few, so I can make my readings a little bit more exciting. I do have more than just these 3 decks, but these are kind of the 3 that I've been kind of using for a lot of my readings because I don't have to read the guidebook for these. Let's see here. It's time to take action. New Moon Aries. New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. That's another air sign. Time to take action. Bring love into the situation. Let's see what we got here. What's the third one here? Yeah, eclipses kind of make energy move very fast. So we're going to almost in a blink of an eye, kind of like how this summer there was 2 eclipses back to back, June and July. And so how the summer just kind of flew by. The same thing's going to happen with these eclipses where there's going to be one November 30th, one a solar eclipse in Sagittarius on December 12th or 13th, somewhere around then. The winter is going to just seem to kind of fly by, and then we're going to end up in spring. It's very, very fast-moving energy. And also the new moon Aries, that Aries energy, that fire energy is very fast and swift-moving. Also, Gemini is the sign of the twins, so there might be I don't want to really get into twin flame readings. That's not what I'm here for. But there may be some kind of, new developments, some new levels of healing that are happening between twin flames or soulmates during this time too. Let's see what else we got. Lunar eclipse in Gemini. Oops, this one. So there's a lot of air here, a lot of air energy, quick fire, but lots of air. We got New Moon Aquarius, we got Full Moon Libra, Win-Win, so a Justice card. So definitely speaking your truth really is going to be at the forefront of this moon. Like I said, for people that aren't really, don't feel comfortable or haven't felt comfortable, like releasing that throat chakra and that stuck energy, um, you know, it might be a little difficult and challenging, but it's definitely not saying to be rude to people or start arguments with people, but it's like speaking your truth and being able to express yourself, and also having boundaries as well. It's going to be a lot of like internal shifts happening with this moon. I'm going to move on to Vintage Wisdom. Transition. Absolutely. I feel like, you know, a lot of this whole year has brought us to a whole new phase. Power. Bringing back our power, reclaiming our power, especially with our voices. Being heard by our partners, by our friends, family. Really being heard is really what's coming really strongly here. Reclaiming your power. A lot of this eclipse is really going to bring a lot of change, a lot of transition. A lot is happening in our, you know, global evolution right now. It's really exciting. It's kind of scary, but it's really exciting, and I can't wait to see, you know, when we come out the other end. I'm really excited to see what, you know, what's going to transpire. We got a lot of these things here. Listening. So people, you know, speaking your truth and all that, but also learning how to be a better listener as well. That's going to be a big theme too. I was actually just thought of this card and it popped out. Air. I almost feel like this is a really big Gemini card in this Oracle deck. You know, it's ruled by air, you know, air sign Gemini. See if there's anything else here. I'm sorry if I seem a little low energy compared to last time. I'm just kind of a lot going on, kind of run down, but I really wanted to hop on and really wanted to, you know, do this reading tonight. So perception, the comedy tragedy, kind of like not wearing these masks anymore. You know, a lot of false masks are going to be dropping. People are really going to see people's true colors a lot. Like, so, you know, people that are being fake, they're not going to be able to be fake much longer. A lot is really literally getting eclipsed out, especially those masks. What does Rider-Waite have to say? Let's see here. My cards are flying around here. Okay. So, hopefully I can do a few cards before my phone runs out of space. King of Wands. Very fast energy. The King of Wands is very charismatic, very charming, very mature, very motivated, determined, full of willpower, strength. And that's, I feel like what we're going to have to really embody to get through the next few months is really kind of muster up that fire energy. You know, if any of us have fire placements, I know like I have a few. If anyone has like Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter anywhere in the fire, I would say really use that for the next few months to get through. Yeah, and also the Tower. So I don't see the Tower as a negative card. Some readers do. I don't see it. I just see it as sudden change, divine intervention. So areas that you've been stuck, you know, if you're stagnant and you're afraid of change, well, guess what? you know, the universe is going to come in, you know, step in and change things up for you. It's a really big paradigm shift. So that's right under the transition card. So that makes a lot of sense. Power. So what do we have to... Ooh, okay, we have... Yeah, like a lot of us, I feel like are holding on to a lot of old ways, old behaviors that really are not serving us anymore. And that internal work is going to shift with this moon. Could be behaviors that we've learned from parents, or they've learned from their parents, things that have been passed down. Heart chakra healing. Really working on those heart chakras. A lot of us have been, you know, heartbroken a lot, you know, either this year or the years past, you know, from someone or something, situations, trauma. Right now is really the time to really heal from that. Even do lunar eclipses are a good time for cord cuttings. So use like a selenite wand and kind of scan your chakras, or envision the cords kind of coming out of your chakras and like kind of just energetically snipping them off. It actually really helps to kind of release some of that stuck energy. So there's something that you might want to do. I also do cord cuttings with my Reiki, and I use a selenite. So yeah, so a lot of swift moving energy, a lot of air energy is happening, a lot of change, a lot of revolution, which we've been seeing this whole year. A lot of healing, a lot of you know, shifts happening internally. Quick drastic changes, reclaiming our power. These are all going to be themes going into 2021. So on my next video is actually going to be about the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius, which I believe is December 13th. And I'm going to talk more about that in the next video. So I hope you'll subscribe and join me in the future, and hit that notification bell so you get all my videos when they pop up. All right. Have a great night, guys.